Steg?
Wow.
It's a stego.
Wow.
You guys don't know how to tell jokes.
We're running it back. Okay, can I tell you my pet peeve?
What?
Oh, Ash, can you grab my drink? Thank you so much. I don't... Oh, this mic is nice, Dust. Damn, that's clean as fuck. Okay, like, I'll tell you...
Are we recording?
Yeah. Like, I'll tell you what makes me so angry as I age. Like, when people don't give enough context to what they're saying, or...
I hate that, too.
My girlfriend is the king of this shit.
Oh!
Wait.
Your girlfriend, too?
Yes.
I've talked to Chance about this, and he agrees 1,000%.
Really?
Yeah.
Is this a common problem?
I think it's a female thing. Like, she'll randomly be like, we had a conversation 2 hours ago about something, and then she'll be like, oh, and now she's not even texting me back. I'm like, what? Like, we're talking about dinner. What the fuck are you talking about? She's like, oh, fucking Cheryl. How was I supposed to know that when you said that?
Oh, what? You're not a mind reader?
I've been in this situation many times.
And then she says, just always know. Just always know. And that's what I say, so she stole from me. But then, there's another thing women do.
That's what you stole from me.
Wait, so you started the shorthand.
Yeah, I
You're
started-
responsible for this. Yeah.
But then she's so much worse at it. And then, like, the other day, my mom, right? I'm like, my mom asked me to run a errand, so I ran it without replying to the text. And I'm like, I call her, I'm like, hey, I just visited Edgar. It was great. It went well, whatever. She's like, oh, yeah, his name is Edgar. I'm like, I just said that. And she's like, what? I'm like, why would you say his name? Or she was like, his name is Edgar. I'm like, why would you say his name when I just said I just visited Edgar? And she's like, I don't know what you're saying. And I got so angry. I got
Why?
so angry.
Why?
And that's like the same shit my girlfriend does.
Do you think that if I retold your joke, I wouldn't provide the necessary context?
Correct. Can you scoot in?
Obviously, I would give the context, bro.
Okay, tell the joke. Tell the joke.
All right. In our first podcast that didn't record. All right, yeah, this is gonna require some serious.
That's good
We
context.
did the whole "Who man is a frat boy and I'm a Russian scientist" bit,
Some
which you
jokes
guys know.
don't need to be retold.
So listen. So hold on a second. So Who man starts talking about like, oh, how he went to this Marshmallow show and he had this amazing experience, and I'm talking about how, oh yes, you know Sasha Shulgin. Do you know Sasha Shulgin? A little bit more context required. Sasha Shulgin is famous in the psychedelic world for manufacturing psychedelics. He wrote 2 books called P-Call and T. I'm almost at the joke.
Wait,
The 2
is
books-
this a joke?
No, just wait for the punchline.
Okay.
So he wrote 2 books called P-Call and T-Call. They're recipes for manufacturing a bunch of designer drugs.
Oh, like clandestine chemistry.
Well, actually, young man.
I've never heard that term before, but yeah.
It's good,
Yeah.
right? It's good.
Clandestine chemistry.
Yeah.
Pretty simple.
And he's like, oh yeah, bro, she totally tickled my pickle. Yeah.
Yes.
Is this,
All right. All right.
what are the 2 bros?
All right, maybe there's no way to tell it.
Vladim and Vadim.
No, the other ones.
Mason and Connor.
Yeah, Mason.
Oh.
When you have to give that much context to a joke, let the joke go.
No.
Okay.
Now I want to hear it.
That was
All right.
it. You heard it.
Well, their reaction.
That was
All right.
it.
I mean, this
Wait,
is coming,
what was it?
This is coming
P-
from the same guy who
Tickling my pickle?
If you guys knew what
You
P-Call and
guys- you
T-Call
need to
are,
come in and you
I
need to
swear
come in.
it's the most creative. If you had heard of those,
Oh,
Who would've-
call my P-call.
yes,
Genius.
it's genius.
Nice.
Off the top of his head.
Damn.
That's pretty good.
Damn.
Ash, we should do the worm and worm, guys.
Oh,
Worm
yeah.
and worm.
You know, I was just grunting the other day.
I
Got me a foot long.
Hey, I'm so proud of you, Ron. Let me ask you a little question there. Now, let me ask you this. Have you ever done a psychedelic? Have you even heard of a psychedelic?
Well, I
Be
did.
honest now.
Now-
Don't lie to me, bro.
You know, I don't believe I did.
Okay.
Although one time I drank me some moonshine,
Yeah, that's
and
fairly,
next thing I know, I woke up in the pig pen.
that's fairly psychedelic. I mean, and then once you
I
start
suppose.
once you start taking into consideration the smells from them pigs,
Wasn't a pleasant smell at all.
but if you really think about it, that's a truffle.
I
'Cause
mean,
what do pigs find in the out there in the woods?
mushrooms.
That's another name for what's called a truffle.
Now you're just pulling my leg.
No, sir.
Nope.
No,
Now
sir.
you're just pulling my leg.
That's literally-
Let me pull it up on the Googler.
The Googler will tell you right there.
Let me see
that
Googler.
apparently a truffle is a fungi. By the way, somebody told me a joke the other day. You know what they said?
What's that?
They said, "Hey, baby, I'm a mushroom. You know what that means? I'm a fungi."
I don't get it. I'm sorry, I don't get it.
Good.
Well, all right, that's enough of that. Worm and worm, guys. Damn, Speaking of worm, do you want to hear the?
Is it supposed to be Theo Vaughn talking to
Go,
some
Ash.
other guy?
No, that guy's hilarious. Though.
Oh, I have a story about Theo Vaughn. Do you
What?
know Theo Vaughn?
Yeah.
Do you know Theo Vaughn?
From you.
I need you guys to come in. This is
Dude,
very
I'm in.
important.
I'm
No,
in.
I
I
need
see
you-
myself.
No, this is the most important story
I
we've ever.
see myself.
You've ever.
Justin knows this story.
All right, I'm listening.
Okay. Do you guys remember? Seriously, I've been waiting to tell you guys this for years. Do you remember
Years.
when we went to Pearl Street?
Yeah. Oh my God, I'm the richest. I'm the poorest famous guy you know. Takes a plate of playoff pink. Takes a plate of playoff pink.
No, that was California. We were walking around Pearl Street, okay? And I went up to this guy and I was like, "Theo, my boy, what's going on? How are you?" And I dapped him up, and I'm like, "My name's who, man?" He's like, "My name's Theo." And this girl came up, and she goes, "Hey, this is who, man, and his Def Quartet." And he pointed to you two.
Oh my
Yeah,
god, I remember that.
I do.
I remember the sound of it, not the look of it.
I remember how pissed you were.
You
sounds
guys
like
were
it pissed me
pissed
off.
for weeks.
I wasn't pissed.
No,
he
you
was
guys were
pissed.
I
Do you
bet
know
I
who
bet
that
I
was?
pissed. Who was that?
That was Theo Vaughn.
No way.
That's what I'm saying. That's the
way.
guy
Swear to
that
God.
said, hey, "I'm the most famous poor guy you know."
That was Theo
That
Vaughn.
sounds like something Theo would say.
That
How
guy
do you know?
From Road
How do you know?
Rules or
'cause he was
whatever.
from Road Rules.
Oh, that's what he's from.
Yeah, that's how I knew
Well,
him. And then he
originally,
became
yeah.
what he is now.
What?
That's
It's a different guy.
fucking
It's a different
crazy.
So we met him and he insulted you.
That's fucking
guy. I'm pretty sure it's a
nuts.
different guy.
He called
No,
you.
it's him. I swear to God.
He
If
called you
true.
a Def Quartet.
He's like, I'm like, "My name's Who Man," because I loved him back in the Road Rules days.
Yeah.
And Ashkon and Tony were like, why is
Who
Who
the
Man
fuck is
dapping
this?
this guy up? Like, why does he even care?
Holy shit.
And then this girl comes up, and they were just silent the whole time. And Dustin goes, "Hey, this is Who Man and his Def Quartet." And these two got so angry.
I bet I got angry. But
Yeah.
that is crazy, man.
Yeah.
If that was really him.
I know.
You're
No,
sure for
that-
your,
It was
1,000%.
100%. It was the guy from Road Rules. I don't know if that's the same Theo.
I mean, we could easily just check that.
Guys,
Well,
I'm telling you,
we
it's
could
the
easily
same
fact
fucking
check
guy.
that. Have
Yeah,
you
but
fact-
That would have been
fact
like
checked it?
2006.
Yeah.
No, it was
right?
earlier than that. It was because I graduated. Yeah, 2006. Actually, that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the guy.
So you guys got insulted by him.
That's hilarious.
crazy.
Damn, I'll get you back, Theo.
Yeah.
I wasn't even. I wasn't.
No, you were
pissed.
angry.
I was,
swear to
but
God,
not
you
for
were
long.
angry.
Not for
No,
long.
you were angry. You and
Not for
Tony,
weeks.
Because you guys talked about it. You're like, yeah, who the fuck is he?
Yeah,
Like, who does he think
First
he
of all, you
is?
can't be asking me no questions. Who the fuck is you, huh? You can't be asking me no questions. Who the fuck is you?
That's exactly what you were like, and so was Tony.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense. Like some dude comes
Who the
up
fuck
to
is you?
on the street, like
I didn't even know who he was.
that's a burn.
No, you didn't.
And this,
No.
I didn't even know who he would become.
Right. Isn't that a crazy story?
That's
Although
funny.
honestly, you still shouldn't say that to people, no matter how
Well,
famous you are.
talk shit
Yeah.
to him then. Don't say it to me. Say it to him.
Yeah.
He was just
Talk
trying-
your shit.
Fuck that, Theo.
That means that
Say
Fuck
to the
that,
camera.
He's
Theo.
pretty hilarious though. That guy.
that means
Also,
that he's the kind of guy
we need to
who's
sit
like
down.
always on. You
Yeah.
know, he's always got.
That's
to
just
be a
his
comedian.
personality.
But
Yeah.
I that's like the type of person I respect so much. Like if you're that fucking witty,
Yeah.
if you're
Shit.
always on, like I wish
Like
I was
pickles,
always.
tickling pickles.
Yeah, I mean I was doing a
That's pretty good.
podcast, but you know how many times I've not said the thing I wanted to say.
Nope.
Dang.
I just respect that ability and trait and that commitment to always be on.
Yeah.
Well, it's not a commitment. That's just his personality.
Yeah.
It's not.
Hold on.
It's not that he's always on. It's that he can't turn it off.
Can you retell your gala joke real quick?
So yeah, while I'm on probation, I have to do community service, and my dumbass chose the 4 Mile Historic Park, which is like, okay,
big.
first of all, hold on. This is the first time I went. I emailed them and I was like, hey, I can blacksmith. I make my own soap. I'm fucking
this resume,
like
I-
this is perfect.
Give me 100 ounces of that.
Like this is perfect. Like you know.
Do you want to be one of those real, like, old-timey actors?
I could be.
Yeah, that's what you're going for.
Well, like that's the place that you do that.
Yeah.
So they're like, awesome, like candle making, all that. I go in, and like they emailed me back like, great, we're so excited to meet you, blah blah blah. Come in on Monday or whatever. I go in, and they're like, hey, it's Ashkon. Da-da-da-da. They hand me a manure fork, and they're like, go shovel all this horse shit. And it was like,
Man,
it was hilarious.
I thought I was making lavender scented candles.
Yeah,
that's rough.
it was pretty good.
I brought my own tea
But I
tree
think
oil.
they only do that for everyone's like first
the
day.
first one, yeah.
You know, like to
initiation.
weed people out or whatever. Like the
Yeah.
next day it was fine. But so anyway, I made a soap dish for like my boss or whatever lady, and I go to give it to her, and I get in there and I'm looking around for her and she wasn't there, but like the boss lady's there, Gretchen, and she like comes up to me. She's like, hey, like, can I help you? I'm like, hey, I'm looking for you know, my girl, where is she? Oh, she'll be here at 12. We're just like setting up all these freaking like tents and hors d'oeuvre stations and whatever, because it's a gala night, and I had to. I said, good. I don't think I could do more than a gala night. Ay. And then she like laughed for a second, and I laughed for a second, and then we were both just like, okay.
So good though.
I couldn't not.
That's so good.
No,
She just didn't know how to follow it up.
no, I just walked away. I was like, well, I see ya.
That's the move.
Yeah.
That's such a good joke.
Yeah.
So, okay. Can you become one of those actors at that place?
Yeah, sure.
Are
So
you-
can you?
What do you mean?
Like,
They're in desperate
to
need of.
create the atmosphere of 18.
Let's call
50?
it turn
I
of
don't
the
know.
century.
What do you get? I'm so lost. What are you guys talking about?
4 Mile Historic Park. There was a South Park about this too.
Oh, is it like a theater thing? I don't know about this.
It's not a theater. It's like
Would you want them to
Smart.
immersion into an older time, like historic Denver.
Like they have
it's
wagons.
like a museum.
Like they have
Oh,
wagons.
It's like,
Like a-
outdoor.
Oh,
It's an
like a
outdoor
tour, like a
historic
tour.
museum.
Yeah, there's like historic.
So
You
what
do
would you
gold.
do?
Like we went there in elementary school and we did some of that, like gold mining.
Yeah,
Do you still
panning.
do that? Yeah,
That's another
panning for
one. I got gold pans. I got my own tools.
Yeah.
Like in my
This sounds like
email.
the funnest volunteering ever.
In my
It sounds
email.
pretty fun, man. That's what I'm saying. There's so many opportunities here to like
Yeah, it was
be an
perfect.
actor and be like, oh shucks, I got my gold pan
We
lost.
fleeced them good. You know. Yeah, like turn of the century slang.
Did they slang?
I'm sure.
Everybody had
Everyone's
slang.
I'm sure. Turn of the century slang. Like what the hell?
That sounds like a rap album.
Turn of the century
That's good.
slang. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
31st
gracious.
century.
We're also hiring performers for an Elvis show. If you're interested.
Oh.
Like what roles do you need to fill? You know,
I don't know, it's like
Elvis.
15 people, and it says
just random
bring
shit.
4 bars
Multiple Elvis.
of an Elvis song and sing along to it, and the accompanist will play whatever you're gonna sing.
Oh.
Do you have to be able to sing?
Yeah.
I
bro.
mean,
At least
does
4
that matter?
bars.
You can walk in and audition. I mean, like they're not gonna.
Do you
know if you've
audition
never sung
individually?
before.
I feel like Ashton
Yeah.
was born for this.
Do you
No, not me.
Yeah,
I have
individually.
a face for the radio.
There's a $500 rehearsal stipend, and then you get $65 a show.
Damn.
Slap the ad right here.
Yeah.
Ab-
Here's how-
Above your head.
here's
Slap
where to
it.
apply.
If you have sideburns,
Oh, that
and
would go a
live in
long way.
Colorado.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sideburns?
I once got into a fight.
Like
in high
Elvis.
school.
Like Elvis sideburns?
I once got into a fight with a guy in high school that kind of looked like Elvis,
Lamb chops.
and I was so fucking petty in high
Pork
school that I wrote a rap diss against him,
Oh, yeah, dude.
Damn.
and I wrote, "One to your head, one to your pelvis. Your bitch ass kind of looked like Elvis," but it's like he probably didn't even realize that he offended me. But I wrote like a whole diss track about this.
You
dude.
went home and wrote a rhyme.
Dang.
Like that's some like weak shit right there.
But that's still how
That's
you
like
make
some-
music now, right?
That's some like super bitch ass shit to like go home and write a diss track about someone that's not even a rapper.
Or like even knows that you're upset with them. at
Yeah,
all.
like, that's some like level 10 bitch ass shit.
No.
I mean, you should have just
I was like in 10th
rapped it at
grade
him.
though.
If
Yeah,
you
I
rapped it
should've.
at him,
I
then
should've, I
maybe
should've.
he'd reply with another
He
rap.
probably didn't even offend me. It was probably like a,
It's just an exercise.
yeah,
An exercise in loathing.
no. All right, I think Stephanie's here with pizza. If you guys want to eat.
Hey.
Stephanie, are you here with pizza?
Hi. Oh, dang. Hey, how long are you in town?